coming for you.
Fair enough.
Coming for you.
All right.
You need Jesus. Please talk about boys. I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitches. I'm looking. We come from the bottom, and he cleans us off, and he raises us up. Raises us up. A man can lay with a man, but it's reached a point of, I believe, sexual attraction for Philip.
Enough with the being completely unfair to me and trying to make it out like I'm a villain. Go fuck yourselves. Literally, lick the shit in my asshole. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. None of you will ever do anything with your lives. Get fucked.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked, and you are done. I'm coming for you.
On diarrhea day, dog.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Doodle let the trickle.
You are fucked, and you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you. Coming for you. Turn on the ovens. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you. Now, why do I need to bring this up? All right? Because tomorrow's my day off. I got 2 big bills due this week. Everything all at once.
Who?
2 big bills. Chill.
Give her a pill.
I got 2 big bills. The electric bill. I got 2 big bills. The internet bill. I'm reliant on chance to pay all my bills. I got 2 big bills. I got 2 big bills. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and chill. I got 2 big bills. I don't want to be Mr. Bills. When I pop tags, I feel so pain. I can feel bills coming off my face. A timed release of 2 big bills. This is the United States of Phil. Chill.
Give her a pill.
I got 2 big bills. The electric bill. I got 2 big bills. The internet bill. 2 big bills. Chill.
Give her a pill.
I got 2 big bills. The electric bill. I got 2 big bills. The internet bill. I got 2 big bills. 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 2 big bills.
Alright, guys.
Over-sexualize everything.
No shit.
5 guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. 5 guys. Absolutely have sex with my wife. With my wife. With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up.
I think they were right. This beat is pretty fucking fire, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God. Sex with my wife. Tyrone. Kevin. Chilbury. 7. My wife.
Big
is
ups to the
squirting
homie, Big
everywhere.
Joe Murray 7.
Sauce
One
over
Chilsif
ass.
Mercif.
5 guys. Absolutely has sex.
Bruh, I got plugged
With my
up
wife.
on some fucking
With my
brownies
wife.
yesterday, and I'm still feeling it.
5 guys. Sex with my wife. Work at home. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. Work at home. Sex with my wife. Oiled up. slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Dsp A with my wife.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequence. You know, consequences have actions, pimp. So, it's this simple. Stop being a bitch. Let's do it. Oh.
Pussy face goatee, you can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trim, you can't speak to me. My services cost
5 bands.
Band.
5 bands.
I'll be blind.
symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline.
I still can't believe you said
It's
that.
the gym daily, body to kill for. Peanut butter skin.
Focus on your sexy, bro. Your shit's looking real poverty, bro. Oh, that pain, bro.
You looking real pale and shit on stream, like pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trim. You can't speak to me. My services cost
5 bands. 5 bands. Oh, that pain, bro. You fucked up because you took the first step towards a public view. Crispy hairline, crispy jawline. You're not crispy, dumbass. You're crisp. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of butter on the screen. Look at my face. It's fat. It's oils. It's grease.
pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trim. You can't speak to me. My services cost
5 bands. 5 bands. And block me. 5 bands. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. All right, that's someone. Oh, it's all about me. It's not. It's my podcast, not yours. All right. Then again, why did they do that? Why did they just spam my chat for 40 minutes with the same message? So that now there could be highlights of this podcast, so the haters can talk about something today. Dsp A. Who? Fuck off. Get banned. Don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off. Get banned and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. It's all about me. Spammed my fucking podcast, demanding my attention during the time that wasn't even Q&A. Fuck off and get banned and don't come back. We don't want your kind around here. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and be chill. Fuck off, get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. And a couple of my coworkers started calling me Sway. I said, why are you calling me that? Because when you stand, you can't stand still. You're always like kind of moving back and forth a little bit. You never just like stand still and relax. Like, you're right. Every night, every day. Sway. Right. Correct. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Bad pain in my back. Herniation of the disc. A stool for my shower. I'm just a boomer.
I'm dazed, I'm confused. Huh? I don't want to be Mr. Views. Every night, every day, sway. Right. Chill day, sway. Back and forth, sway. Back and forth, trolls on the chat, in my back, sway. Sway. Back and forth, sway. Back and forth, every night, every day, sway. Right. Chill day, sway. Back and forth, sway. Back and forth.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I did not 5 but 6 crotch chops on camera. How you gonna counter that? Oh shit. This is really fucked up. That you would really come in my face like this.
5 bands. Band.
Oh shit.
5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. Band. Peanut butter jawline. Peanut butter hairline. Hits the gym daily. Peanut butter daily.
My services cost
5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Block me. Band. 5 bands. Band. I'm the one. Look at my face. Crispy jawline. Crispy hairline. Focus on my sexy face. Crispy jowl. Crispy peanut butter complexion. Do you know what peanut butter is? Fat, oils, grease. Fat, oils, grease. It's disgusting. Fat, oils, grease. Fat, oils. Focus on my sexy ass.
Alright, let's get into it.
Bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Block me. Band. 5 bands. Band.
Meerkat Mall. Who?
Over-sexualize everything. 5 guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. 5 guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up. Slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Tyrone. Kevin. Kilmurray. 7. My wife is squirting everywhere. Oiled up. Sauce all over her ass. 5 guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 Five Guys, sex with my wife, oiled up, slippery. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sex with my wife. Rick and Mo. The champ.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. That money. At what's going on in your life and say, you know, how am I doing? It's time to do a little bit of a personal assessment, right? What's going on in my life? Am I, you know, and today's really a day to be grateful for the things that you have. And the thing is that I think a lot of people don't really do that. What a lot of people do is they focus on the things they don't have. They focus on the things they want but never seem to reach, right? In life, it's like you always have a goal that you're reaching towards and you want to get, but you can't really get it. It's been like that a lot for me, especially these last many years since, you know, I've been married, and we're always thinking, man, we'd like to really get to a position where maybe we can fix some of the stuff in our house that's broken, because a lot of things have been breaking down, bathrooms, dishwashers, all kinds of stuff. Man, would it be great to eventually go on a honeymoon together? You know, it's that kind of stuff. And you think about that stuff, and you're like, man, it's kind of sad because we can't do that. It's like, wait. Whoa. Hold on a second here. Sad because you can't do that. What about all the stuff that we have, right? I'm in a great place right now in my personal life. I love my wife. She loves me. We're in a great relationship. I'm incredibly grateful for that, because it really is that personal life that I have behind the scenes of what you see on camera. It's that support that I get from her that keeps me going through all the days that we're through stress and nonsense here. It's awesome to have that level of love and support, okay? Jasper Kitty, my pet, but also he's kind of like my son. I know people make fun of me when I say that, but of course he's not a human, but he really is kind of like, you know, my kid. And he's been a tremendous positive influence on my life ever since we rescued him several years ago. I love having him around, and I'm glad that Kat convinced me to get a pet cat when she did, because I had never had a cat before, and now, you know, he's been in my life for several years, and it's been awesome, right? I live in a great house. You know, in general, I'm healthy, even though I'm literally coming out of the second worst cold / illness I've ever had in my life, and I still have lingering symptoms. I mean, right now, I still have a tiny tickle in my throat. I still got a little bit of drippage crap going on, so I might have to blow my nose today. I'm still, in general, happy and healthy. I am at a great body weight right now in my life. Like, my weight right now is close to the ideal. You know, I balance between just under 200 pounds and a little over 200 pounds, and I kind of fluctuate. My ideal body weight is 185. If I actually worked out regularly and did that, I probably would be at it. That's amazing, right? Like, that's a huge thing for my life. A lot of my life, I was very overweight, unhappy, not healthy. At this point in my life, I'm probably at one of the healthiest points of my life at 41. That's a pretty big accomplishment. Through my 20s and 30s being, a unhealthy person, traveling and drinking all the time, playing Street Fighter, and then being a YouTuber in those early days where I would literally every day drink myself into a stupor, you know? And now I'm not doing that awful crap anymore. People have been saying, you know, in the last year, here's the thing, too. I think one of the major reasons people say this is because the camera's better, but they're like, oh, you look so much better. It's like, yeah, but I mean, keep in mind, I got a better camera now. We got better lighting now. I'm dressing differently. A lot of it has to do with presentation, right? I don't particularly think I look that much better than I ever did, but I feel good. That's kind of the difference. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm energetic and I'm ready to go and I'm happy and ready for the next day. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm happy and ready to go. And that's different. There used to be, you know, in my life, oh my God, I gotta do this shit tomorrow, I gotta do that. I don't have that feeling. That's something to be super grateful for. That every day when you wake up, you're looking forward positively to what that day has in store, and you're really not, like, dreading anything. Yeah, that's my life. How the hell could I not be thankful, right, for what I have? So I am so happy for the life that I have. Now, that's the personal, right? That's all the personal
He's
stuff.
so full
But
of
now let's
shit.
talk about the stuff that you guys know about, right? This not so personal, professional life that I have every single day on stream and in these videos. I'm so grateful that in 2023, 15 years after I first pointed a camera at a crooked angle at a television in my parents' house in a tiny closet-sized, overheated bedroom, and after all this time, I still have a following for messing around with video games, for hanging out and talking on a daily basis. It's not as big as it once was, but I don't care. I'm just happy knowing
That's
that
probably
there's
why
people on this
cats
planet that care
ballooned in
about
weight.
me, that care about my thoughts about stuff, that like the content that I put out, whether they find meaning in what I say about games because they value that because they know I'm honest, or whether it's they just want to have a good laugh watching my content and having a good time. Whatever
Come on,
it
Omni
is, you know what
Man.
I'm saying? I'm just happy to know that people find value in me being here on the internet after so long, all right? I'm incredibly grateful for those of you who love what I do, and you know that I have not conformed to the YouTube norms. You know that I have stayed away from selling out and doing all the stuff that most other people have done on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere to make a living. Instead, I stick to my guns of, and I know a lot of people say that's being stubborn and you should have changed over time, but I think that's a lot of the reason why I've had the longevity I've had. If I just went down the road that everyone else went, I probably would not be here today. I would have faded into obscurity and no one would have given two shits about Darkside Phil. But because I've done things differently, because I marched to the beat of my own drummer, as they say, people still care, you know? And yes, there's a lot of negativity, but at the same time, there's a core focus of people who like me for who I am and the content that I put out, and they support it. I am incredibly grateful for the levels of support that you guys give me on a daily basis. Again, no sponsorships, no partnerships, none of that crap. It's you guys that allow me to do what I love every day for a living. And I would be incredibly ignorant and ungrateful if I didn't take the moment here to say thank you all. 15 years, and in particular, these last couple of years where there's been a ton of hate and nonsense thrown towards me, that you're still here day in and day out supporting what I do. I'm very grateful for that. Oh, one other thing. We absolutely know that this year I've been a target, correct? Absolutely. This year I've been a major target for many different things. And despite their efforts to try to derail content, to pull me into drama, to try to have our community attacked, harassed, distracted, we've avoided all of that. You notice that? Still here, putting out a fun stream for you every day. Doesn't matter what crap they do. It doesn't matter what bullshit they're trying to do. We don't fall for it, right? We learn. This is the difference between the old Phil from back in the day and 41-year-old wiser Phil. Is that I'm not going to keep getting sucked into their stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not. At one point I was. I would get sucked there, and they're looking for reactions, right? They're looking for me to react directly and say things about what they say and try to get involved. And, you know, I don't play that game on purpose. Why would I? Why would I ever engage with toxicity that's just going to not only negatively affect me, but affect all of you as well? We are a community. Understand that. This is not just me sitting here in front of a camera. It's also just as important that you're there watching and engaging and caring about the content. So if I'm wasting my time being distracted by drama and nonsense and toxic stuff, that takes away from our good times together, right? And I know that, and I've learned from that. Earlier this year, I made a mistake. I learned from that mistake, and I have avoided remaking that mistake. And that's great. And you want to know why? You! Because of your feedback. Because I ask you guys for honest feedback, you give it to me, and I'm like, There you go. It's a group effort, man. It really is. Unlike most other content creators, I feel like this is 100% a group effort between us. It's two-sided here, you know? And it's beautiful because it works, right? It's not just, oh, what's the next sponsorship? What's the next thing to shill so I can pay my bills, and I pump out a video or a stream today and I'm done and I turn off the camera and, you know, I don't care about it. It's the opposite. It's actually stuff that I care about, you care about, and everyone wants to see continue, and that's meaningful to me, okay? And listen, this year has not been without its challenges, all right? For me, you know some of those challenges because you've seen them publicly, right? I've been having things stolen from me, a tire off of my freaking car, right? That I certainly wasn't expecting. I've had multiple attacks, both in the public and private eye. You know, people trying to take me down in various different ways for no good reason. And this year had a lot of personal challenges, things you guys have no idea about. You remember, there's certain times
you guys have no idea about.
That's very abnormal for me that I would not be here. Because, as you know, I'm one of the most consistent content creators out there when it comes to adhering to a set
dropped
schedule.
the prolific.
And you know you can depend on me to be here. And, you know, to not have me here, you know, every once in a while, some people are like, oh, I don't even know what's going on, right? Yeah,
in
I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain the stuff because, sadly, you know what people do with disinformation, right? Any real information that I were to give you guys about private stuff in my life would be used against me to hurt me. Another way that I've learned my lesson over the years. Back in the day, I would have told you about everything that I went through this year. Every appointment, every meeting, everything going down that was serious business behind the scenes. You would have known all about it. But I don't anymore. I purposefully separate my public and private lives so that way there is no more of that intersection and no more chance that you get hurt over that kind of stuff. So, and listen, I apologize for that because, like I said, I feel like we do have a connection. You'll care about me, I care about you. That's why we have this relationship, and that's how I continue to thrive and to be successful. And it sucks that I can't tell you about other stuff that's going on in my life. But that's how it's got to be because, sadly, there's just too many people out there who do want to do what they can to hurt me and then get their jollies off on it, right? So I hope you understand that. But you know, this
exposing
is
you as a fucking scammer who takes advantage of the mentally deficient
and,
is not
to be here where I am right now and to say, hey, I'm still here. I'm happy. I'm healthy. We're doing fun stuff together every day, right? It's awesome. And you know what? Here's something that's absolutely funny. All right, I will say this. This year, I noticed a distinct drop-off in overall views on my on-demand videos only.
Because your fucking content balls, dude.
Get the same amount of views, and
nobody cares.
Only the on-demand videos somehow saw a drop in views. And I started analyzing the data on this.
He's going to blame it on the detractors.
And I came to the determination it hasn't affected me at all business-wise. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, so what does that really mean? It either means that YouTube always inflated views, and they're meaningless, or it means that there were people coming to my content and watching it on demand for toxic reasons, but they weren't supportive people. They weren't watching because they liked the content. They were just watching it.
I'm going to end you with Goro.
And probably make fun of it.
For irritating
and it never resulted in anything positive for me or my business or my family or the community. So even though views have gone down overall on the content I'm putting out on demand, it didn't affect me. Like, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, the days of me caring about being in the YouTube algorithm are long behind me. I don't care about being pushed as a recommended video. I don't care about, oh, you search for a new game playthrough and Darkside Phil or DSP Gaming pops up. Those days are so far behind. You know, what I care about now is putting out content for the audience I have, and every once in a while, someone stumbles upon my stuff and gives it a shot and likes it, right? That's it. I'm never going to make YouTube turn around and say, hey, put me back into the search engine, dude. They're not going to do that. So it's just funny to me because absolutely, you know, people who want to say negative stuff, they say things like, oh, your views went down this year. And I look and I'm like, if you're talking about overall video views, you're right. But it's weird because it hasn't affected me at all. Like, in general, it really hasn't. at all. The business is fine. It's been operating at the same level with apparently less on-demand views. So you tell me what was going on there. I don't even get it. It almost feels to me like there was something going on with overinflated views on YouTube to begin with, or you know what I mean? And then it's just gone. It didn't matter because it wasn't real. If it doesn't affect me, then who cares, right? So anyway, thank you all for an amazing year. That's not over, by the way. You know, we've got so much fun stuff still between now and the end of 2023, including chill streams like today, this awesome marathon tomorrow, which we're going to talk about in a moment. All kinds of holiday fun and festivities, animations and things are coming up that are going to be all Christmas related. We got special Christmas event that'll be, right before Christmas. I'm actually going to start reviewing holiday movies starting in December. So I'll probably review 3 or 4 holiday movies over the course of the month, which will be really cool. Among other things. And of course, all the game playthroughs that we're currently playing. You know, it's awesome. So no negatives at all. Everything's good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying myself. I know that you guys are too. And I really appreciate you all. I do. Thank you all for everything you do for me. Because just as much as I put out content for you, and you know, a lot of people express their gratitude every day. You know, hey, thanks for making the content. I appreciate you guys watching it and supporting it. Because that's how this works. I'm there, you know, again, don't get, that support from other sources. It's you. And you guys have resoundingly told me through thick and thin, through times of great positivity and great negativity, right? Highs and lows, peaks and valleys, no matter what life throws at me or us, that you want this to continue. You find meaning in me being here, making content for you daily, and I'm appreciative of that, and I thank you for that. Message received.
Damn.
I ain't gonna stop unless I'm ready.
Oh,
that's the thing that I think
Lord.
a lot of people hate, is that they realize that there's nothing they can do. I'm gonna be here making content for you guys for as long as I want, until the day that I decide to hang up the mantle and say I retire.
Oh, what mantle?
I don't even know if that'll be.
Stop trying to make yourself out like you're fucking Wolverine, dude.
The thing is that I enjoy.
There is no mantle of DSP, dude.
Lot, so much that even if as I get older,
there's no mantle for the dark side
video
failure
games anymore because I'm getting so old or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I couldn't still make content, right? Doesn't.
Baraka's
not at all.
Definitely gonna whop.
And I guess
there
we'll
he goes.
See as I get older how things evolve. Do I think that full time for the rest of my life I'll keep doing video game content? I would like to, but is it feasible? You know, I've already told you guys sometimes this year as I've been playing Street Fighter 6, there's certain characters I just can't play with. I can't play with Aki. I tried. Dude, my hand was killing me trying to play with that character. Very execution heavy. I can't really do that stuff anymore.
And that's why he doesn't play Mortal Kombat.
You know what I mean? So
he can't
there's going to be times when
handle execution heavy characters
and change. But
and
I feel like
all
I
of
can
Mortal
Kombat
is execution heavy
for the better. And
when
do
you press
kinds of content and stuff with each
what
other,
button or
pretty
not
much for
what
as long
button,
as
but
I
like
want, because it sure seems to me that I have the audience that's going to be staying with me, you know what I mean, for a long time. And I really appreciate that. That people are with me no matter what. And, you know, this wild ride of life we've been on together for the last 15 years, and it's going to continue on, right? So thank you all. Dude, I'm about to give up. One more time like that, I quit. I filled him with bullets first.
Oh shit, did he reach the 300 or something? I probably just caught him right as he was turning it off.
This is what God wants. God's very capable. He doesn't need your stupid ass to be a fucking miserable bitch.
Oh my god. This dumb motherfucker.
Someone, Wes paid for me.
I'm gonna play some Ghost of Tsushima.
To be on till 3 a.m. so Dad is here.
He would have.
What's going on here?
But God is merciful, and they got.
And God is merciful. He just wants to see all the gays just burn in hell, but God is really merciful.
The warning shot. In this case, so they're okay.
Since side-scrollers did not grill Melanie Mac at all, this would bring the attention of Review Tech USA, another lolcow.
Oh, thank you.
Which is a lolcow.
Review Tech USA is particularly known for having cucumbers and taking off his clothes while on stream. Would criticize the cast of side-scrollers, specifically Travis, and eventually call him a token gay.
And if you're gonna defend,
oh look, there's a there's a light. Yeah, look, I am a little cow. Look, I have a bird with a light coming out. Where is that bird too? I'm losing all my birds. I've lost all the birds.
he said it, not in any way disavow it, and then make excuses for not asking tough questions, you're clowns. Adam, you're a clown. Craig, you're a clown. Blabs, you're a clown. And the others, I can never remember the guy with the beard's name. Especially now that I found that he's gay. Dude, really?
Oh, wait, no.
Do you have any self-respect? Travis.
Yeah, where is the ass bird? What did I do with the ass bird? The ass bird has disappeared, man. The ass bird is gone.
Respect yourself, dude. You looked at...
Look, whether I'm a... Look, man, I have fun with what I'm doing, and I make money with what I'm doing. You think I'm a lolcow, you don't think I'm a lolcow? Ask me how much the fucks are given. That's it. Like, I get it if you think I am. I take my shirt off, I kiss fucking birds. I don't fuck the birds.
At that video, didn't he say, how could you not tell it's a joke?
No, Wes didn't leave this time, I don't think. That was the other time I thought it was the funniest shit.
How? Where's the joke? Where?
Melanie Mac would then go on to say the F-slur multiple times on Twitter in reaction to XQC getting a contract for a lot of money, when in the past he had said the F-slur. Side-scrollers would then have Melanie Mac back on for a second show and play it off as she was just joking and was criticizing censorship on their internet.
You said authenticity, right? Mm-hmm. The idea that you can...
She looks insane. Like, look at how she's looking around. She's like her eye is like, she's nuts, dude. She's nuts. Like, I always said, she reminds me of a divorced yoga teacher that's like really angry at life, but she's like, everything's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I don't hate my ex-husband. I'm not pissed off at him. I don't hold a grudge that he fucked the next door neighbor while I was teaching Pilates. I'm fine.
We can say things on Rumble that we can't say.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't send me ass bird. I don't know where the ass bird is. I like that bird too. I like him arguably more than Steve.
On YouTube, because YouTube, the overlords feel that that doesn't toe the line. That is something that you get.
Yeah, you keep reaching for that Rumble exclusive contract star, Craig. You'll get it someday.
Like, that is straight up censorship.
Guys, we're censored. Oh, now you have to go over to Rumble where we just got a $500,000 contract. You wish.
Straight up censorship, and people want to be able to hear this. Everybody's thinking it. Everybody.
I still have the feel bird.
They just want to hear it and reinforce it. You know.
It's strange to me. I used to think that companies wanted neutrality, and now they almost want social justice warriors rather than neutral people. And it's very odd to me.
Well, that's her shtick. I don't think like the butter thing is actually real. It's her shtick, but still.
That they want that because I remember being on YouTube back in the day where you couldn't say a fucking word about.
Well, dude, I have fun with it. I don't care. I'm not like I don't have a stick up my ass like some other people that I won't name that may have masturbated accidentally on a live stream on May 1st, 2016.
Anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or about certain things, let's say.
I think that yeah.
After the first ad pop clips, my new.
So I have a tough question, Craig. You said jokes are jokes, but when Phil made that dark joke about slavery, you and Adam punched down on him. No, to be clear, we weren't punching down at all. We were punching.
Yeah, I always say this. I agree, Kyle, with Craig that he wasn't punching down. He was asking tough. He was just doing what he should have been doing with all of his guests. It's not that you have to like pound them, but just talk about their brand, my brand.
Straight ahead, and that wasn't the joke wasn't about slavery. It was about child trafficking.
And he denied it.
Yeah, right. That's the biggest thing. Is he's like, "What's the joke? There's no joke there. I don't even understand what like." He kind of played ignorant to it. So he says, "But Melanie made a dark joke also. What's the difference?" Look, people.
There was, I mean, yes, it was racist. There's no way around it, Phil. Sorry, but it was actually a joke. A bad one, a racist one, but it was a joke. Not a modicum of her video she was celebrating that church got burnt down. Completely different. You're playing it off as if it was a joke because you're trying to suck your right-wing audience's cock, metaphorically.
People are going to get offended by jokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think, the thing with DSP was he made a joke that
stupid.
Well, right. People like out of that entire interview, that's the one thing that I look back on. I'm like, that could have been handled differently, right? But I do think it's important.
Yeah, I should have kissed more ass so I could have access more to other people. Because that's what he's saying. Because now, after you do that,
I'll be right back, guys.
I know
gotta go to the bathroom.
People are gonna be like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna ask me questions that like I don't want an answer." So you won't get the access because people, like Jay was saying yesterday, even smaller channels, if people get like a few thousand followers, they think they have a dick as big as the Eiffel Tower and they want their asses kissed. And the way to get access is to kiss ass. So that's what he's saying. Oh, I know what I need to do now. I need to gargle more nuts.
To ask people about those things. Like I'm going to ask Melanie Mack. Hey, Melanie Mack, you had
here. Now this is referring to me. Like he's making it like I'm poking his stick behind his back that he has to ask this. He's such a prick.
A tweet recently that you got suspended for, where you used language that is deemed unacceptable today by the internet. Melanie, please tell us about that situation and why you're a bad person.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is that when I called her a cunt, oh my God, the pearl clutching was incredible. What's the difference between that and saying the other thing? That just refers to one person. It's just one person. When you say the other word, it's an entire community of people that you're attacking. When I say cunt, I'm just referring to one person.
When I make these kinds of jokes, it's very broad. It's very, hey, let's laugh at.
You couldn't make a joke if fucking God himself came down and gave you a book that said guaranteed people will laugh. You couldn't make a joke to save your fucking life.
It's just words, but at any point, if you look at my jokes, you'll find that it's never malicious intentions. It's never directed at somebody.
I forgot it's never malicious intentions.
Specifically, it's just for fun, and I want the internet to be fun again, like it used to be, where it was just.
As I make rage bait videos, making people angry every single day, trying to cash in on the whole get woke or broke thing. Yeah,
just a lot more carefree. You can make these jokes, and people will laugh at it or not laugh at it or move on with their day. But at the end of the day, just not make such a huge deal over things and not take things so serious.
You mean jokes like
Travis would take this moment to call out Review Tech USA and then also bring up a past moment where Review Tech used the F-slur himself.
You mean jokes?
Which, remember, keep in mind the other context too, maybe this guy mentions it, is that Craig and I discussed this before.
Jokes like this?
Very pro-LGBTQ and always have been.
I don't know, man, but you are such a fucking loser.
Gay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like that.
Like that one.
Oh, and that's what he said. Was his response to me was that I'm very pro LGBTQ and always have been. Well, you are when it's convenient to you, Rich. Because I went back and
what it's convenient for me.
To your content, and I did that on purpose. I told you I was going to do that, and I noticed something. Every time that you say you're pro gay people or LGBTQ, you use it to attack somebody right after that. Isn't that weird? You don't just support gay people. You support them and then attack somebody.
These back and
when was that?
It's between Review Tech USA and Side Scrollers would eventually.
Oh my God, that video was from like September 2016.
Lead to a confrontation on one show that is now deleted on Side Scrollers YouTube. The show would devolve into Review Tech USA screaming that Travis was a token gay, Travis calling Review Tech homophobic, and then Craig bringing himself into it and muting Review Tech USA at one point after telling him to shut up.
I'm
Doing
just
good,
wondering,
okay.
How was what you said not homophobic? About
What
me
did I
being
say
a
that-
token gay and dismissing my opinion
because they could
I'm a
use you on
token.
the because
Which he actually showed evidence here. What Craig also didn't mention too is I put up an apology video not about an hour after that whole situation happened. So what the point is not me trying to cover my ass or whatever. That's milk has been spilled for fucking how long ago? It was 7 years now. It just shows the disingenuous nature of Craig. And what I think is he finally got and I don't use Travis as, I don't use Travis as a token gay guy. Oh, Travis, hey, this doesn't offend you. You're gay, right? This doesn't offend you. You're gay, right? No, I'm gay, and it doesn't offend. Yeah, you absolutely did. It was a fucking shield. And what probably happened is, what probably happened, then I'll get into the other part, is Travis is like, yeah, you are using me as a fucking shield to be a dick. And then what was weird, which usually it's kind of strange, you think you'd keep it behind the scenes, is that Side Scrollers put up a thing where, like, Travis isn't returning Craig's calls. Like, why would you say that publicly? Derp, 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 derp. You know?
they could use you on the show saying, hey, we're not homophobic, even though we said something homophobic. Look, we have a gay guy here. They did the same thing with Milo Yiannopoulos, dude, and all the other shit, too.
That would be right if I was a
Come on.
guest on the show, not a host, dumbass. I've been on the show since it started.
How does that make a difference, dumbass?
We weren't
if you're
starting,
on the show, you're a crutch that can be used.
Right.
Come on.
I asked Craig to be on the show. Craig didn't ask me, first of all. So get your facts right. So if I was going
what does that make a difference with
that
what
makes
you,
a huge difference. It's
What do you mean she had evidence on you? She never showed it. Well, dude, what I find funny too is that they did that gotcha moment, which they knew because I told Craig that I apologized right after that happened. They'll dig for dirt as oppo research for people that they don't like, but if they're looking to kiss the ring of the person so they could cultivate their audience and have them leak over onto their channel so they could get more viewership, man, it's like, oh, I had no idea Melanie Mac was this hateful, even though her like first fucking video on her channel you'll see with like 30 seconds worth of research will show you that. I had no idea. So if you don't know anything about him, your producer, which that's what he was, so why don't you just get the fucking janitor from the mall down the road? You don't know anything about him. Hey, Bob the janitor, you play video games? Oh, yeah, sometimes I do. What do you play? When I'm break at work, I play Candy Crush on my phone. Oh, that's great. Could you tell us why you hate gay people? Like, you knew about her, dude. You knew she was hateful. You knew she was she's anti-LGBTQ. You knew all this. You had her on because you wanted to grift. You just played dumb. Yeah, they dig dirt for guess whose audience. They don't want my audience. My audience actually has a brain. They want the fucking grifters who want the affirmation.
It's about intent.
They want to be grifters to the people who want affirmation. I'm sorry, let me say it properly.
Somebody's token has intent behind it, okay? So I'm being used, that implies. So
yeah, and there was plenty of clips here. You're gay, right? Yep, they did. They did exactly that. And you probably caught on and realized it.
my opinion doesn't matter.
You got away from the spell of Craig, where the show you were the producer on, you were also super chatting to. Explain that one to me. No, Travis said he had a clip of you being homophobic that was recent. Oh, yeah. He came on my show. I was like, I have clips of you being homophobic, like, recently. And I'm like, all right, show them. I don't know where they are. I got to find them. Then you don't have them. If I had a damning piece of evidence against someone that I don't like, and I'm like, yo, I could fucking destroy them right then and there, I'd have that shit ready to go. Just like, I don't hate this guy, but remember when the Retro Bro came on, and we called him out for like white knighting for the Amico. He came on and he said something really, I think it was like racist. And I was like, yeah, man, how you doing? That's great. That's cool. What about this? And he was just like, yeah, you know what? I said that. Yeah. But my point is like, if you, you're right. Stoner brain, I didn't remember that. Like, I was like, Travis, you're here right now. If I said all this homophobic shit according to you that you keep, where is it? You found the evidence, right? Amazing how you could find the evidence when you're pissed off at somebody, but there was no evidence. He was full of shit.
That's what a token is. So when you say a gay man is just a token gay because you disagree
Don't
with
try to
his
flip
opinion.
it that's something homophobic that I'm saying. Dude. Stop it.
No, and you 100% were. And King Sly T, we will keep saying it. You were.
Homophobic.
How?
What were we talking about?
How?
What were we talking about? What was the subject we were talking about?
What was the subject we were talking about? Refresh me.
Homophobia, right?
Yeah. You had Melanie Mack. Here's the thing.
Wait. Whose opinion should matter more? A gay guy?
No. It doesn't matter if your opinion, you are one gay guy, and you have someone who literally thinks you're going to burn in hell and and is against you because of her Bible. Yeah, dude, you look awful.
Guy or you? So
your opinion doesn't matter. There's a lot of people here in my audience that are in the LGBTQ community. I know for a fact. They were not a fan of her video. There was no jokes there. And I have a pretty open-minded audience too here. I don't have uptight people here who are just like, oh my God, you can't say anything remotely edgy.
And you dismiss my opinion by calling me a token.
You're one person in the community, dude.
Exactly.
You're
I'm the
one
only
person
I
in
was
the community.
I was the only
You're
person
not
talking.
speaking for everybody.
I was
just
the
like
only
I don't
person
speak
talking.
for everybody.
Yeah, and they use him as, but you're gay and this doesn't offend you, right? So Travis is gay and it doesn't offend him. So everyone around him who is also gay shouldn't offend you either because Travis is not offended.
I was the only person talking, Rich. So if I'm the only person talking who happens to be gay, the only person you have available that happens to be gay talking about this issue right then, and you dismiss my opinion and call me a token gay, it's homophobic. And if you don't...
It's awkward to watch this moment with me. Not this part, but when I fucking lose my shit, because it's like, oh, God, I would have handled that so differently. But whatever. Swallow the jagged pill. You did it. You blew it. It's here.
Don't see it. You're stupid.
It's just amazing to me how, like, all of your noses are up Melanie Mac's ass, and when DSP was on, because you read the room right, you all had your metaphorical pistols out with fully loaded clips ready to point them at him.
You know what?
What's the difference?
You know what it was?
What was it? What was it?
DSP's a liar. She wasn't lying.
Yeah, she was honest about being hateful. And here comes Craig to trigger me, which, looking back, this was by design. And he knew that I was going to be off guard because I wasn't home. I think that was by design, too. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't think so. Craig, you're another manipulative fuck, huh?
What?
Rich, she wasn't lying.
Rich, how many people? I said this before. I don't know if
She wasn't lying. Okay.
What'd she lie about, Rich? What'd she lie about? Name one thing.
So why didn't you ask Melanie back
I don't
about
know.
what her whole brand is about indoctrinating people into her? She has a Discord where she indoctrinates people into her fucking with pastors into her thing. I could save you from the gay.
Hey,
is that
Rich.
okay, Travis?
Hey,
is that
Rich.
okay that she says the gay people are?
Yeah, she let me a more calm Rich that's not sitting in his car and is nowhere near as aggravated. She said at the end of that video, I don't know if it's still up or not. I don't really fucking, chicken on her too much. That she has a Discord where there, I believe, pastors in there. And if you need help, if you need guidance, if you need to be steered away from your natural sexual tendencies, they're here to transform you. She didn't say that word, but they're here to help. That's called indoctrination into a cult. And to also make you feel ashamed for being gay or trans, too.
Burn in hell, but I have a gay friend, and I gave him the biggest hug. She said that in the video. Is
Hey,
that
Rich,
okay, Travis? Are
if
you mad
we-
at her?
If we were
Are you
talking-
mad at her that
if
she
we were
thinks that
talking
your
to
soul
Fuzi
is going to be eternally tormented?
If we were
After-
talking to FoozyTube and his dad came on the show and gave his opinion on FoozyTube, would you tell him he's a token dad? You stupid fuck.
What does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. Does anyone understand that? I'm just making sure it's not stoner brain.
Yeah, what's
does,
a
and does that
token
make
dad?
sense to anybody?
Oh my God, that's not even the same, dude.
It
you
is
know
the
it.
exact
It's not
same
the
fucking
same.
thing. I was the only gay person there talking about it. Did you bring on a gay person to your show to
Rich,
say
what-
the opposite opinion?
Rich, when was the last time you brought anybody but a white straight male on your show?
Did you ask me to come on the show and talk about it since I was the token?
Actually, there's been plenty of times. I couldn't think off the top of my head, and a lot of you guys brought up. I had Keffels on the show. Who else have I had? I've had. They're like, wait, oh, I've had Player Essence on the show, a black guy. Like, give me a break, dude.
Why would you insult the only gay person that
Sweet Anita had a woman on. I did the podcast with oh my God, I can't remember her name right now. Liana Kersner. Took a second. I'm sorry, Liana. Still friends with her. Man. Yeah, but I only have straight white males on my show all the time.
that's talking about that subject? That's homophobic.
Why don't we get more than one gay person in the room and see what they're...
It's not like I don't have gay and trans people in my chat in every single stream, basically. I've had Minxie on. There you go. Elf. Mudahar. Like, give me a break, dude. But I couldn't think. That's why they did it.
their opinion on Mel.
But I also suck with that, too. Like, Rich, Rich, you're a huge fan of Radiohead. What's your favorite album? I have no fuck. I like them. Like that's.
It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what they think. It matters what.
It doesn't matter. It only matters what you.
It matters
the
what
one
I
gay
think about
person
what
on
you
a
said to
on a
me.
super conservative
I broke my bubbler tonight after finally gave it a name. Ordered a new one. Oh, you're talking about for weed? See, I do edibles, man. A bubbler. What is that like? Oh, I know what it is. I remember I've done. This is before I really smoked weed. This is back when I did it like.
I can't stand when he talks about weed.
But this is back when I only did it when my friend came around like once every like I did it like a handful of times at that point. He had this fucking bong. This thing was like 5 feet tall, and it would fill up. The hit you took off of that, I almost lost my. I actually did lose my mind. Yo, what's up, Pescator? I actually did lose my mind. I freaked the fuck out.
Fucking show hiding as a gaming show means yes. You are the only. You are the only.
That is so true. They are so doing that. They still are.
Opinion that matters.
It's about.
You're the only one. You're the only gay person's opinion that matters. When you have a homophobic woman on the show that you won't ask about the homophobia, you are the only person that matters. You're right.
I didn't say I was the only person that matters.
Yeah, you did. You said I'm gay, so my opinion is the most important opinion. Even though you're only one gay person who has someone who literally can't stand you.
I said I was the only.
You're saying right now I'm the gay person that was in this chat.
Available at the time. Listen, use your ears. Available.
Use your ears too.
Did you ask me on your show? No. Did you have a gay?
He actually, keep in mind, I think it may be here. He did actually come on my show, and it was a complete fucking disaster. And I looked bad because I got fucking pissed off at him, and he looked bad because he had zero fucking. He just made himself look awful, and it was a good time. I'm sure that's going to be here too.
Person on your show to get their view. No. So the only gay person that gave their view, you dismissed and then insulted. And if that ain't homophobic, you're stupid.
So you don't interview guests then? You don't ask them about their history and what they've done as YouTubers?
No, we don't bombard them with all.
So you're a pretty fucking boring. You're a pretty fucking boring show then. If you're just looking to kiss people's ass.
That got under Craig's skin. At least I'm glad with that. You notice how you're a pretty fucking boring show. All of a sudden, he actually moved and stopped looking like Chad Squidward.
Asses that come on your show.
You go and insult people when they're the only people available talking about the subject that you're talking about when they are that person. So what's your show about, you dumbass?
Rich, you literally watch our show. For a show that's so fucking boring, you do reaction clips to it every fucking night.
Well, that's factually not true. Trust me, you can go back into the receipts or my streams. At this point, when you were talking about ridiculous shit, yeah, you had my attention.
We can't be that fucking boring.
Go through my streams right now. Hey, Jay, I should call him right now. Jay, we do nothing but talk about Stuttering Craig.
Now, if you want to make an argument that I don't shut the fuck up about Phil, I would agree with you on that one.
We do nothing at all.
You stopped after I started commenting that you were being homophobic.
No, yeah, yes, because yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot how ridiculous. Being more calm. This is actually entertaining. Yeah. I read in fear from you, Travis. This is why we stopped talking about you. Oh, man. I wish I was in this frame of mind when this went down. This would have been a disaster for them. And I would have just been like, really?
It's because, Travis, I'm petrified of you. That's why I stopped. Because I'm totally not going to talk about this on my stream tonight. Because I'm petrified of you.
Isn't that weird? It was the next day. The next day you stopped talking about us, huh?
Oh, get lost, man. I'll tell you, you're a fucking asshole. I'll say it right to your stupid fucking hypocritical face. Okay. Get lost. Get lost.
Cool.
Wait, so
get lost. Go have another homophobic woman on who shits on you and then praise her for doing it. Why? Why? Why did you let her do that to you? Why was that okay?
More homophobia will come out of his mouth here.
More homophobia. What did I say here? And not token gay guy is not even homophobic. Oh my God.
More than it's good, dude. All right, I gotta go. You're saying that you had a
I have
woman
to leave
on
that for tomorrow.
who is telling gay people.
Yeah, I was like running errands, about to get a fucking coffee, and they're like, "Yeah, stop! You have to talk immediately." I shouldn't have been it. I'd be like, "Dude, come on! You do this for a living now because you got fired from your last job, Craig. At least from what I heard, or you whatever. It didn't work out. It's still weird that you're at a job for like not even a year and change, and you're out the door. You wanted to talk about it right here and then, but I should have had you wait. Would have been a much different situation. Oh yeah, it'll use mini disc. It'll have 150 megabytes of storage per disc. You'll have to have 6,000 discs per game.
People that she applauded a church being burnt to the ground, but because I said the F slur one time, and it's
That's
literally
not
been the
what I was
last time I
talking
said
about.
it. It's 2016. I am the homophobe.
No,
I am the
not
homophobe.
what I was
This is
talking
why I
about,
did it.
Rick.
All right.
Not what
Yeah, you did. You brought it up. You dismissed and played. You tried to play down what Melanie Mac saying it was jokes, and you showed that clip as me. You tried to weaponize it against me. That's the real guy you got to worry about. That's exactly what you did.
what I was talking about.
What were you
Not what I
talking
was
about
talking
then?
about at all. I said let him keep talking because at some point you'll belittle me again and my opinion as a gay man.
Is he just showing the whole thing here? All right, well, whatever.
When again we're talking about homophobia. So I would think I would have a little more credibility than you, who's never faced prejudice in your life for being a straight man, right?
No, but I've definitely faced a lot of criticism for being a fat dude. Not talking now. It's not a big issue now. No pun intended. But when I was younger, was I the outcast in some cases and ostracized 100%. It's different to a degree, but kind of not.
Right?
When was the last time I asked who you fucked?
I love the Grandmaster robes, dude.
I still don't understand that. What does that have to do with anything?
I've wanted these since
I don't care
the
what,
game
who,
dropped,
did I
and I've
ask you who we
seen them
fucked? I don't
in the
give a fuck who
fucking
we fucked. I don't
Right,
give a fuck
exactly,
who you fuck. You
Rich.
shouldn't give a fuck who I fuck. So long as it's two consenting adults, why do you care?
You're right, which is why there was no subject about that at all when it was, hey, Trav, you want to be a part of the show?
Keep in mind with all the clips they showed, yeah, you're gay. This doesn't bother you, right? It can't be both, Craig. Can't be both. You actually did it more than I realized, Craig.
Zero discussion about it. Because it doesn't matter. You're the one making it an issue. It's never been discussed once. Travis has a unique perspective because he's the only gay.
It's never been discussed. Oh my God! See, this is why, and he knew this. He knew it was going to make me look bad because I was caught off guard, and that pissed. Yes, that does still piss me off a little bit.
But
Shut the fuck up, Rich. Let me talk.
You shut the fuck! Don't you fucking tell me to my face to shut the fuck up!
Whoa!
He's gonna drop.
Why did he mute me? Why just listen to you? Just told me to
Whoa.
shut the fuck up. Even if I'm loud, listen to what I have to
Why
say.
is
Stop
there
with the
multiple
three. This
axes?
is theatrics. Them
Is
muting
the
me
axe
is the
tied to his
theatrics.
head?
Just let him go. All right, Rich, are you ready? Are you ready to listen?
Are you ready to listen as he told me to shut the fuck up?
Please tell me.
Rich, I brought Travis on the show because I like Travis. I like him as a person. At no point has his sexuality ever been an issue, ever been talked about once.
Oh, God, if I had all this now. If I had the ammunition I have now.
Once.
He would never come on again, though, because he knows I know all this now, and it would make him look awful. It would never happen. He will stay 5 miles away from me now.
Since Travis, you are gay, You know, they clearly have major issues with you being gay.
Me being gay is not my own. I'm not just the gay guy, and I'm gay. So
You had someone.
Thank you. He called me a lolcow. That's cool. You could think of it. Arguably, I am. But oh, I love receipts. Receipts are great. Receipts are a really good thing, Craig.
On the show.
In case you didn't know, Travis is gay. It's not me saying it. It's yeah, Travis. Did anyone know Travis is gay? In case you were wondering, so he's gay. I mean, if it's according to Craig, who said it countless fucking times as a shield.
Show you know is an awful fucking person by her own video evidence, and you sat so.
It's homophobic, Rich. It is.
Okay, it's dude. Okay, you're. I'm not sitting here going in circles with you. I'm literally out and about. Have a great day. Jesus fucking Christ.
God, he's really stupid. I didn't think he was that stupid when we had an interview with him, but apparently he was that stupid.
I would just like to.
After that disaster of a show, Review Tech would stream that evening, discussing what had happened, and of course, he would take off his clothes. Travis would have been.
I wonder if this guy gets turned on by. He's like, God damn it! I'm watching Rich and I'm getting hard. It's like, fuck, man, his shirt's off again and I'm getting an erection.
Actually show up and it would be another disaster.
Okay, let me just say this right off the bat. We're going to have a civil conversation right now. There's going to be no yelling. The second anyone yells, I will end the stream. I'm being dead serious. Let's just talk.
No, he didn't hold to that promise because things tumbled downhill fucking at like 1,000 miles an hour.
Jay didn't.
Get answers. That's all we want to do, dude.
So when did I become a token? Let's discuss that.
Ooh-wee.
Please, I hope this guy cuts to the clips again. Please do. Please. Make me smile.
Is it when I got hired for the show? Because I asked Craig to be on the show. He didn't ask me to be on the show. So was I a token then? Or when did I become a token? When I said something you disagreed with? Or when I didn't take offense to what Melanie said?
It's not even about taking offense to
I
what
meant no
Melanie
answer
said.
my question. When did I become a token?
You became a token by the fact that you're sitting there and just yesing someone to death who wants to see you burn in hell.
I didn't yes anybody to death.
I don't think he knows what being a token means.
Okay, I need to not try and lead the fucking aggression
denial.
here. I need to be
And
the
I think
responsive
maybe the
one.
denial went away, and that's why he's not returning Craig's calls now. He talks about not being a token while it's saying he's the only one that's gay in the conference. And look at all, like, you're gay, right? So it doesn't bother you? You're gay, right? It doesn't bother you. You're gay, right? So it's fine. It's the Milo Yiannopoulos card. He did the same shit.
I just didn't attack her.
Why? You didn't have to attack her. You could put her to task like Joe Rogan puts guests to task. It's a very simple thing.
That's not my job. That's Craig's.
Yeah, it's not my job as the producer to look into the person that I'm having on the show. I'm just like, holy shit. Oh my god.
Job on the stream. First of all. But
so what's your job to do? To stare at the wall?
I'm the producer, sir. First of all.
Now all of a sudden you're a producer.
Now you're a producer. I love Jay because Jay doesn't give a fuck. He just goes in. He just goes fucking balls deep in my ass.
Watch our intro. Watch our intro.
Okay,
Producer
but you
extraordinaire.
can't be a producer when you're sitting on this.
Let's go to the definition of token.
Wait. Let's not move. No, hang on.
No.
Hang
You are on the show with the mic in front of you.
Cool.
You are on the show with the mic in front of you.
Do you guys know what the definition is?
No, just stop for a second, dude.
Well, if you're going to say somebody's a token, you might want to know what it is. So I'd like to hear what you think
we're not,
of it,
we're
what
not
it
gonna
is.
doesn't matter
we're
that
not,
you asked
hang
to be
on,
on
hang
the
on.
show.
We're not going to let you do what you did to Rich on the show today. We want you to answer it for real because you.
I just answered your question.
So your a legitimate fucking answer to this is that it did not bother you whatsoever that Melanie Mack, who wants to see you fucking dead, came on your show, which you are a fucking host on.
And producer.
And you didn't bother.
Allegedly.
It doesn't bother you whatsoever.
Is that what Melanie said?
You're a producer, right? Your job is to like kind of vet the guests and
Did
look
Melanie
through
say
stuff?
she wants me dead?
Not
she
you
wants,
directly.
She wants your entire community to burn in hell because you have your sexual
Yeah,
preference.
Burn in hell is not dead, guys. That's a religious belief. That's a faith.
Yeah, and all it's not like there's any dog whistling going on. Like people are getting shot for having a pride flag outside of their shop. Oh wait, that just happened and the woman died.
That's her faith. I don't. No, let me finish.
So wait, hold
don't
on.
interrupt me. Let me
Hey,
finish my thought.
I got a
Let me
question.
finish my
Okay,
thought.
okay,
Let him finish.
okay,
That's
okay,
a faith.
okay.
That's a belief. Her
Okay.
belief system has nothing to do with me. I don't happen to believe that I'm going to burn in hell. So that if you take that as a threat, it's not a threat to me.
But isn't your job to debate that then? Like Melanie, as a gay man, I don't think that I'm gonna burn in hell. Why do you have this steadfast belief that a church would literally be struck by lightning by God because they support my community? There's a question as a normal interviewer you would ask, right? Even on a normal television talk show, they would ask that question. Kiss her ring a little more, but I think he realized it and he left. I never said it was a threat, but why would
I don't take it as something against me because I don't.
Oh, I would love to talk to him now because I am sure that there are things that have changed behind the scenes that I would love to pick his brain now. But I'm sure that the fallout that would happen between him and Craig he wouldn't do it.
Don't prescribe to that notion, okay?
But
so and that's
Man, I want that
and
maskless.
God, if she believes that,
He
okay,
looks
and
so
her faith,
bad
that's why it's
ass,
faith.
dude.
It's because it's faith. What is the definition of tokenism? And
The mental gymnastics, I think, stopped again. That's why he left. He maybe a self-realization.
Fatality.
Look it up.
You sitting there being the marker that allows people to say things because, hey, I have someone here who represents that community.
Okay, can I read it to you now?
Sure, go ahead and read it to me.
The practice of making only a perfunctory or symbolic effort to do a particular thing, especially by recruiting a small number of people from underrepresented groups in order to give the appearance of sexual or racial equality within
He's
a
literally describing what.
Imagine explaining exactly what you are and then saying you're not that. You know.
Now again.
You want me to give you the definition of a fat person? A fat person is someone whose body weight exceeds what they actually should weigh and who is considered obese. That is not me at all.
I asked Craig. I
That's you.
asked
That's
Craig.
you.
No,
That's
it's not.
you. Yes, it is.
No,
100%.
let me explain. I asked Craig to be on the show. Craig didn't ask me. Okay, I asked him.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
If Craig rolled out a carpet for you and fucking served you dinner, it
especially
doesn't matter.
by recruiting a small number. He did not recruit me. Okay, I asked him to be on the show. Okay, now let's go to the simple.
But what does that fucking change? It still doesn't change your role and how they used you as a shield, and we saw the evidence. It doesn't matter if Craig asked you, you asked Craig. Fucking Mr. Beast farted in your face and asked you to be on the show. Actually, that'd be pretty funny. But who cares? Your role was the same. What does
the
that
simple
matter?
word form of it.
Hang on.
The practice of doing something, such as hiring a person who belongs to a minority group only.
I mean, I do appreciate you going on numerous podcasts, including mine. And I don't know, I'm not a podcast, but you know what I mean. My show and King Sly Tees and doing I'm going to destroy my reputation tour. I appreciate that.
To prevent criticism and give the appearance of people being treated fairly. Again, I asked to be on the show.
It doesn't matter. Craig was probably licking his chops. He's like, yeah. So now
Actually,
we can have
no.
this
He
deflection.
refused me at first. Thank you. In order to be a token on a show,
I spilled seltzer on my desk. What else is new?
he has to, what was the words again? Recruit a small number of people. I happened to be on the show that day when that was the topic, and that happened to be my opinion. I'm not on the show as the gay man. That's what makes you homophobic. It doesn't bother me his opinion.
Okay.
I'm pointing out his hypocrisy.
It bothers you because your inflection tells it all. But continue.
What bothers me is that you're so stupid you can't understand the simple
concept. Oh, don't tell me about
of it.
being stupid when you're on an in disguise right-wing podcast that they teach things that basically hate your community, that the trans community and gay community are trying to indoctrinate kids.
Our show
are they,
does
Travis?
that. Our show does
yes, they do.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Dude.
Hey, buddy, why don't you control your dog like you said you were going to at the beginning of the stream?
Control your dog? What the fuck are you talking about?
He demanded that I behave.
Well, I thought we'd be able to.
I thought we'd behave too, but, you know, Rich can't shut his fucking mouth but insult me some more.
Because you're an idiot.
And you're
I was... I know I'm laughing at myself, and that's kind of ridiculous, but that was pretty funny. That face I have right there is pretty funny, too.
Fat ass. Okay, here we are.
You're an idiot
You're a
who
fat
lets
idiot.
homophobic...
Okay.
I think you're a dumbass bitch, so...
And I think you're riding the coattails, and I like the... You're riding the coattails.
You're a dumb cunt.
Gay. You're a fucking idiot who likes to get people to steamroll him because you have no self-respect.
You're a grifter who only talks about
I am a grifter! I am a grifter!
Some bullshit.
Why am I yelling? Why? Don't yell. Don't yell. He was about to lose his mind. And now you seem like the red-faced asshole. Don't yell. And I just stayed shirtless the whole time. I know. I have to shit. This is I am the grifter. Listen, I'll be back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
My God. Some bullshit right there. Wow. It went right through her! What? It went right through her! I had to dead to rights!
Cat snuck into my office. Right out all stealth.
I had to dead to rights!
Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Oh. See, this is why, yes, I know I'm large, but I don't generally eat shit like I had today for Thanksgiving, because when I eat shit, I shit. I become like Sexy Coco. When I eat healthier, even though I eat too much of the healthy stuff, that's why I still have breasts.
Breasts.
I don't shit as often. I shit like once or twice a day at most. Dude, the mental gymnastics is absolutely insane. I wish I was in my frame of mind now when all this happened, because it would have went much differently and he would have looked even worse.
Why
Craig
did
is
you
an
talk about
asshole.
it today, Rich?
Me saying token gay guy to a guy who's acted like a token gay guy is homophobic, but
Yeah,
a woman
somehow.
who's forced
He left.
LGBT indoctrination.
Hey, he left because we're about to get him on that one.
Yeah. He ran for the he called me a fat fucker. Ran for the hills. Travis, go back to your fucking failed
Dude, and that new guy that they got to replace Travis, that looks better than the other one. The new guy that they got to replace Travis is fucking stupid. He's like a kid stuck in the 90s. He's the type of kid that would have been a super senior at your high school like 6 times in a row.
podcast with the washed up fucking YouTuber. Good luck with that one. I'll have more viewership than you get with views on a video. You fucking losers.
After these two meltdowns.
What is going on here?
Indoctrination that actually trying to do that we try to say that the LGBTQ community is doing, but they aren't.
This is in her. This is in the Bible.
But Rich, they have pride flags at schools. Yeah, it's called acceptance. It's not indoctrination. That's acceptance. Oh, I love his shit, man. I enjoy watching. Watching them.
They believe homophobic.
Uh-oh. I said I enjoy watching someone that criticized me. That means I'm dick riding.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
a
that
pony.
is what it means,
I'm
actually.
sitting there. I'm riding penis like cowboys in a spaghetti western ride horses. Slap, slap, snap out of it. Line from Moonstruck for you. Oh my god, I haven't watched that since like when that came out, like 1990. Bring on the filthy birds.
Homophobia or homo.
You can disagree with me all day.
Homosexual. I'm not discouraging you.
You know, I said disagree with me all day.
Homosexuality is an abomination. That's what they.
I thought your name was Adam Kreigler. I'm like, oh no. Dude, the deals are like, hey, you know, because you know what Amazon does, dude. It's so shady, and I wish I should do a video on this. I don't know why. That would have been a
have a problem with what she thinks of your people, that you all should die. You don't have a problem with that.
I'm not going to answer that question. I don't have to answer.
I'm not going to answer that question because Craig would be mad, and the whole fucking charade would be out the window.
That question. Why do you expect me to?
It's almost like, you know what? Since I know that Craig's a manipulative fucker, it's an unnatural thing for them to have like a video segment in their podcast where they're like, this is the they basically like, yeah, we had a fallout, indirectly saying it. We had a fallout with Travis. Like, I wonder if he did that purposely to make Travis look bad. Like, we don't know how we tried to contact him. We wish him the best. We know Craig is a dick. So maybe he did that to make Travis look bad. We hope, we wish him the best. We tried to contact him, but you know.
Hell, you had to. I asked you.
Have a good night, Jeff. Wow, what's going on with
You
Jeff?
have a problem with this girl that wants all your people, LGBTQ+,
I'm not going to answer. There you go.
die.
There's your answer.
And I didn't say you had to, right? That's not demanding. I asked you a question, and you said you wanted.
Yeah, you're so ready to point fingers and convict me of being homophobic, but someone who, I don't understand how someone's had to be his upbringing. Had to be his upbringing. I bet you he had a very conservative family. This is all assumptions. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Where he was brainwashed by his conservative religious family to be ashamed of his sexuality.
Answer it. Okay.
It is interesting. I found out there was a study that was done where they had fleas in a jar. It ties into this, okay? And the fleas reproduced and had offspring. In the jar with the lid on, they obviously couldn't jump past the jar because the lid was on. So when they took the lid off, the fleas kept on jumping just to the height of where the lid of the jar would be. But the offspring, who didn't know that there was a lid, who grew after, only jumped as high as the parents, I don't know what the hell you would call them, they're fleas, would jump, because they were conditioned by the parents to only jump that high. You understand how it's leading into Travis? So if like, our upbringings really affected many ways who we become more than I think we realize, is that what that study is kind of saying. So if Travis grew up in a home where they were shaming him constantly, and in a maybe even in his school and at home where he's shamed constantly, you're going to be conditioned to think, kind of like the fleas, it's weird to say, that you should be ashamed of your sexual preference. And maybe that's why he was okay with this at the time. Hopefully he's had a revelation that it's okay to be gay and you should have self-respect. And that's why he's left. Well, that's why he left. But who knows?
Tell me how you want to change.
My whole point is I don't have to act how you want to. And my motives are none of your business. Okay? That's why I was saying that. Okay?
Okay.
How? Your motives, what your motives seemed like is you're trying to cultivate this grifter, hateful audience because you know they're easy to grift to, and you're just like, we're apolitical, and we obviously aren't homophobic. Look, Travis, he's gay. And there were plenty of clips here where Craig said it. You're gay. This doesn't bother you, right? How many times did I say that tonight? 6,842?
So what's going on in my
done.
brain? What's going on in my brain is nobody's business. Okay.
So why did you come on his show, Travis? I didn't say this one before. You go on a podcast to discuss this to have your brain picked. If we don't, then you should have just went to sleep.
Okay. And just because I don't ask somebody a question doesn't mean I agree with them. Doesn't mean I like what they said. Doesn't mean that I even like them. Okay. I don't have to do anything. And the reason I didn't address any of that when I was actually on with her is because I didn't feel like I wanted to bombard our guests when this is my first job ever online, and it was only the 40th show online that I've ever done.
Wouldn't have used that word, but if we were going to use a word as what you were in this position, that would be
was I brought on that episode just because I'm gay?
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that a definition, every instance in the world has to fit that? Like it has to be exactly word for word?
Yeah, they even said it's so weird that they went into details. It was like they were trying to discredit him a little bit. He deleted his Twitter. He's not returning our phone calls. We wish him the best. Wish him the best. Try to get in contact with him behind the scenes. Don't make that dirty laundry out there, dude. I don't know.
What I'm telling you is you're reading the definition of token, a subway token. That's different than tokenism.
Okay, yeah.
Shall I read you the definition of token?
You fried, brother.
Token.
Okay.
Let's see the definition of that.
All right.
The definition of token: a thing serving as a visible or tangible representation of a fact, quality, or feeling. A voucher that can be exchanged.
Well, she's all part of that fucking geeks and gamers shit, dude. So she's all in on this too.
For goods or services, typically one that be given as a gift or offered or promotion or offered.
I don't know if Craig's paying her. He'd be better off to just have a fucking female mannequin sitting in that seat.
Done.
Like, I don't know. I'm not shocking. I'm not an avid watcher of these side scrollers. But every time I see a clip of Blabs in it, it is the bird. This replica bird says more than her.
Done for the sake of appearances or as a symbolic gesture. That's token, not tokenism. And the fact that you're using an intellectual fallacy to prove your point.
Okay, let's say
means
this:
that you don't have a point.
I do have a point. I said you sat there and you were, if you were black, I'd call you an Uncle Tom. And I'll call you a coon for doing what you did right there. Not pressing that girl. That's what you were doing. You want to look up the definition of a coon or Uncle Tom? Webster? Look those.
That is so savage. God damn. Motherfucker roasted him so hard I got third-degree burns just watching this shit. That was kind of corny, but I'm going with it.
Those up. If you don't like the word token, we'll change it up. Go against your own. Go ahead, say the last things. What do you got
I'm
to
not
say,
going to
brother?
do anything that anybody demands I do ever.
Buddy, then have a good night, and this was great. I'm not sitting here with that.
Approximately 2 months after these meltdowns, Travis would disappear from the Side Scrollers podcast and delete his account.
Yeah, because, dude, he got... Look, minus the car one with me where I was, like, 80 IQ material. He came on my show. I got pissed towards the end. But me and Jay bodied him, mostly. And, God, he got surgically fucking... handed his ass by fucking King Sly T. It just got worse and worse. Like, me in the car when I was losing my cool like a Neanderthal, I just looked bad. And the theatrics of Craig muting me added to that. Comes on my live stream. Me and Jay did a pretty good job fucking getting at him. I lost my cool, but so it wasn't as effective as it could have been. Sly T, come on. He had to go into witness protection after that.
Counts. Stutter and Craig would address that Travis was missing and he couldn't get in contact with him, based on Craig's response.
Which is, again, is so weird, and I know why he did it.
There seems to be some grievances behind the scenes where Travis was demoted from producer and host down to just a community manager, suspiciously right after his meltdowns on multiple streams.
A lot of you guys have been asking, well, someone's been missing from the show for the past month, and that's been Travis. So Travis has not been on the show for the past month, and we've missed Travis, to be totally honest with you. Want to kind of give you a rundown of kind of like why he's not on the show and where we're at and everything like there. So about a month ago, right after Blabs was coming back from vacation, I made the decision to make some changes to the roles of the show. Blabs is going to change to producer. Travis is going to change to a more to be determined community role. We were going to work together to figure out what that is. But with Travis's background in the community, I figured it.
God, there's so much more. So what he is essentially saying in a backhanded Craig stuttering way is he demoted him. You don't change someone's role if everything's going swimmingly. You change someone's role because they aren't doing a good job. And his role is to be determined? Yeah, that's called fired. Give me a fucking... This was done because they had a fallout behind the scenes and Craig wanted him to look bad. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like on the surface. Craig looks like Jigsaw from Saw movies. Oh, no. Yo, or he looks like... People always do the handsome Squidward thing with him, too. I could see that, too.
Makes sense. And my job, as you know, there's just a couple of us here, so my job is to put everybody in the best position to be successful. So talk to him about...
Yeah, you demoted him at best, dude. You demoted him. Something happened behind the scenes that you don't want to talk about, but you're putting out smoke signals to make him look bad. This is like... maybe it's just me being a really, like, callous prick from doing this for so long. This is almost maybe technically a warning shot from Craig saying, yeah, I'll talk about it, dude. Watch what you say. I could be wrong and overthinking it. It is almost 3 a.m. Fuck US. That's what I'm seeing right now through my very tired, stoned brain. But Griffin Gaming struck his penalization between getting bought. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was bizarre, too. I mean, it was like a healthy-ish conversation. No one went down each other's throats when Griffin Gaming came on. But that was kind of out of left field, too. Streaming is weird, in case you haven't noticed. Things just happen. Like maybe Boogie and Mudahar out of fucking nowhere will come on while you're completely stoned. More stoned than you've been in a very long time. And I never did. I never did. Streaming is strange.
That and there was...
No, there is nothing. 3 a.m. is the cutoff. I'm having Thanksgiving part 2 with my kids today. Can't say tomorrow anymore. I am going to motherfucking bed. I know you're joking anyway, I think. I hope.
I'd say Trav was receptive to it, but also he was also upset about some comments that were said.
Why would you say this? Why would you say this? Why? See what I'm saying? Like, when you are working with someone or an employee, like say I got fired from a job, so that's what makes this weird too. If I'm another job calling, like say I got fired from a place, I go to another place to apply. You have to have some kind of employment, so the place you got fired from as a reference. All that place can legally say is, if they don't want to say anything good about you, they'll be like, I cannot comment. Craig is commenting. Wes is back. Hi, Wes.
Behind the scenes during, like, so when we're streaming...
Rope Shooter 69.
We have a public chat where we can see you guys and also a private chat. This change of, like, changing of roles and stuff really affected Travis, I'd say, emotionally and...
Why? See what I'm saying? This is vindictive. This has been, dude, you do this shit. It's not that I'm smart. I'm not smart. I'm an idiot. But when you do it for long enough, you know to read. You learn how to read the room.
And mentally and physically.
Yeah, Wes has been here the entire time this time. But there was that one infamous time where Wes is like, "Here, I don't know what it was, like $300 or whatever to stay on till whenever," and he like laughed. He's like, "Yeah, I went to sleep." You motherfucker.
As well, you guys know at the start of last month we mentioned Travis was in the hospital, and he was, as far as I know, he was in the hospital for 5 days. That's what he had told me. So he
look, listen. I hope the dude's okay. All right, whatever disagreements we had on this stupid shit, I may not like him, but I don't wish him any harm. Wait, he interviewed Travis? I didn't know he interviewed him.
And my thought is like, man, that's like, I just want to make sure Travis is healthy. That's the most important thing across the board. So, you know, it kind of cemented the idea of why we're making the changes on the show, because the producer role is a
Blabs looks like she's going golfing after this. She's like, as I'm sitting here not talking at all, as always, I'm going golfing afterwards.
very fast-paced role. When something needs to be done, it needs to be done like instantaneously via Discord, via
yeah, and he's kind of calling out his job performance publicly. There was trouble in token gay guy paradise.
text pretty much every way I would have traditionally got a hold of him, and I haven't heard back from him. So at this point, I just want him to be healthy. I don't know where I haven't had any conversation with him at all.